Takes a little bit sometimes to get people in here, but they'll come in. Is it 9 to 6? What's up, guys? How we doing? Knew it was gonna be like this. This is the game. The defense, not doing an awful job, but not doing the best job either. How we doing? Is Burns all right? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He was just banged up for a second, but he's fine. Is it bad? It is bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad game. It's not a good game. Terrible PI? Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. It was bad. Okay, I guess I gotta talk about it, right? I mean, they're in it. They're in it. That's all you gotta say. But I mean, it's not exactly where you want to be. It's 9 to 6. Should be 6 to 6. Should be 8 to 6. For being honest, they should have went for the 2-point conversion. I knew it wasn't going to be the same as last week. Same shit last year against Washington. I think you mean like last couple weeks ago against Washington. What a half! Yeah, that was an exhilarating half. No, it was just bad, awful football. 2 picks. People are coming. I haven't been talking. Typically, he does a good job when I'm talking, and people more coming. No, I mean last year we didn't have a kicker. Oh, right, we didn't have a kicker last year. Yeah, well, you couldn't have known that Gano was going to get hurt today, but this is bad. He's just been hurt for. He's been hurt too frequent now. It's time to move on. I know he's good, but he can't get hurt anymore. It's like we're not made of glass over here, right? You can't have that reputation. Have to be able to draw something like that league open. He's getting double covered, and you knew that. You knew he was going to get double covered. He's just getting double covered. He's getting swarmed. They're not going to let him beat them over the top. They're going to make him run the football, and they're going to rush 4. And Russ has 2 picks. I don't think they're going to make the switch to Dart in the next half, but that would be a panic move. I wouldn't be shocked if it's going through their heads right now. But 2 picks, and they're not good throws. They're bad throws. You have to consider Dart, and I don't know if that's going to happen. I really just – that's like – to my mind is like a panic move. But they're still in the game. But again, it's like the offense does not look as good as it was last week. Don't force it to Neighbors. Oh, that's what he did in the last throw. But the throw was just bad. The throw was just awful. Why couldn't we finish that touchdown? Because what do you mean? What finish that touchdown? I mean, he overthrew the ball, or underthrew the ball. He was trying to get to 1. He was trying to give it the chance to Neighbors. And just a bad throw. No kicker. We ain't winning 0-3. No, 0-3. Yeah, no kicker. Graham Gano's got to go, man. I respect to Graham Gano and what he's done, but I mean, he's got to go. He's got to go. This is like the 3rd year in a row where he's had an injury that's taken him out for a period of time. You can't have it. Graham Garbo has got to go. It's still a close game. It's just an ugly game, right? Giants are trying to establish the run. They really can't. I mean, they have been, but they can't throw. It's throw. It'd be funny if the Chiefs lose to the Giants 0-3. Yeah, it'd be funny. I don't know if it's going to move in that direction, but it would be funny. I don't know. I mean, it is close, but this defense still seems to have the same problems. It's 3rd and forever, and it's these opportunities that present themselves as 3rd and longs, 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 15s, 3rd and 20s. And they are giving them up. That PI was awful. You can't have that happen. You can't. It's like I like Drew Phillips, He's very physical. He's a very physical corner, but sometimes you just got to like let go. And you got to bring down Mahomes on that play too. I mean, that can't happen. You can't have him. Russell Wilson, no bueno. 2 picks is not good. They really should be considering Dart. They won't put him in, but you have to at least have a conversation about it. But, I mean, that's a panic move if they do it, but they have no time. Everything is a go route. Yeah, I don't – maybe they thought that their corners would be a little bit more weak. But after last week, how can they play like that? Time for Dart? Yeah, maybe. I think you have to have a conversation. I don't think they're going to do it. The go routes working against the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys defense sucks. You saw it today too. No more Singletary. They're going to have to play Singletary. Cam can't take all those snaps, but he's going to have to with Trace's injury. He needs to stop abusing neighbors. Yeah, but he threw a pick and he's trying to force. He's not force, but he's trying to spark something. He wants to give him a chance, but he really can't give him a chance if you throw the ball like dog shit, which he's done twice. 2 bad throws. And they're not throwing the ball. As much complaining as we're doing, at least we're in the game. Yeah, no, we're in the game. It's 9-6, but it's not a very pretty 9-6. It was an ugly 9-6. Should be 6-6. Should be 8-6 if we're being honest with ourselves. They should have kicked that. They should have. You have a Jamie Killen kick footballs. You should be going for the 2-point conversion. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be letting Jamie Gillen kick your field goals. It's just not going to happen. You've had this experiment before last year. You didn't automatically suddenly get better. You should have gotten better, but I mean, again, it's like you're paying Graham to do one thing, and he's hurt. Hey, Esteban says, I say we sign OBJ and have him in the stands. From the stands, is he in the game? I knew he was gonna be, might be in the game, but I didn't know if he was actually at the game today. Marcus says, also, why is Graham Gano always injured in big games? Because he's old. He's old. He's an older guy. And hey, listen, no shade to older guys, right? But he's just old. He's a little bit. He just doesn't. He's not a young guy, and he got injured before the game, so it's not like there was any physical contact. He got injured practicing before the game. That's pretty much all you need to know. Esteban says, yeah, he's at the game. Is there a picture of him? I didn't see it. We need a new kicker next year? Yeah, he's got it. Greg Gano's got to go. One of our guys should be able to kick an extra point. Yeah, but you're really not expecting a kicker to get injured, to be honest with you, right? Like, you're not going into the game saying, well, we got to have a backup kicker. Like, no team has that. Yes, it's good to have one in place of emergencies, but, again, that's roster management. Young Hoku. Maybe. Yeah, he just got left from the Packers. You might be able to pick him up. We'll see. We'll see how long this injury takes out Graham Gano, but he can't get injured. Jackson Dart got to be on the field. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it. If they do it, it looks like a panic mode, but they really have no time, right? They have no time. Not a picture, but he posted on the field. Oh, okay. I'll go check that out. Wilson is cooked, Brian says. Yeah, that was not a good half. Not a good half. No, really bad. And again, it was the question going into the game. Can he do it again? Can he find a way to replicate, not exactly, but replicate, maybe a 200-yard performance, 250-yard performance? And he hasn't been doing it so far. It just does not look good, does not look clean, looks bad. They can't throw it. It seems that they're not trying to force to throw, which, again, is very odd coming off of last week. But, again, it just shows how bad the Cowboys' defense is if this is what we're doing. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Des. The Cowboys' defense is just dog. Yeah, it's just bad. Darmon says, Giants know this kicker hasn't played a full season. Yeah, that's true. Right. That's very true. You and again, you're not expecting a kicker to get really hurt, right? But it is a point to make that this is like, how many times has Graham Gano got injured during a season, in the middle of the season? And as someone pointed out earlier, during big games as well, during Washington as well, we got a punter at kicker. Graham Gano got injured during warm-ups. That pretty much tells you all you need to know. Cowboys CBs are trash. Yeah, they're really bad. But look at today. Look what happened today. Is it back from halftime? Not yet. Today's such a weird day for football. Yeah, very odd, very last minute wins. Witching hour was crazy, but a lot of close games. This is a close game. It still is a game. The penalties, yes, they have to stop, of course. But this defense needs to be smarter. This defense is just not playing smart. Just not playing smart at all. You're giving up. This is the story of the season. This defense is way too talented to be this dumb. And they are. They have to be sharper on defense. And offense, I mean, I don't know. They're going to try to run it down their throats. They're going to come back from the half, and when they get the ball back, they're going to try to run it again and again and again. They don't trust Russ throwing, or if it's not necessarily they trust Russ to throw the ball, it's that I don't know. Maybe they don't. Well, our defense hasn't let up a TD. That is very true. They haven't let up a touchdown. It's very true. And there are some positives to take away from the defense. They're not letting the Chiefs run all over them, but they're not playing smart when it comes to third down, right? This is just a cursed franchise. This is what it's been. So absolutely, it's cursed. How do we get rid of the curse? No, for penalties, you can't grab inside of jerseys. What do you mean? Loki forgot how much difference Thomas makes. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Russ is getting pressured, right? He just can't. They're not throwing the ball. They're not even trying to throw. And it's not like he doesn't have time. He has time. The Chiefs defense is doing a pretty good job. 9-6 is such a weird score. Gano has been warming up to see if he can kick. You better fucking hope he can. At least an option, right? This is not a good stat line for us. 7 of 13, 39 yards, 2 picks. That's not good. He's just sucking up. He's trying to make something happen. You knew that going into this game, it was, well, can the offense do it again? Can they be consistent? Not so far. I don't think they are going to. Guys, everyone, I want you right now, if you're in the chat, I want you to like the live. Let's like the live. Let's like the live. Let's get a little bit more luck. This is still a game. It's still 9-6. Giants are down by 3. Chiefs have the ball right now. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a play-by-play here. They tackle me near the 25. I can't show the game, but maybe I could do a little play-by-play, depending on how long my phone holds up. Russ catfish us. Of course he did. Good. I like Russ as a guy. I like Russ as a human being, but I mean, they're not going to put in Dart. They're just not going to do it. That's a panic move. They're not going to do it. I've seen enough. Put Scat back in. Well, let's see when the offense gets back on the field. Chiefs start at the 25, and they'll hand the ball off to Pacheco, and Pacheco is going to not get tackled. He'll get about 3. Again, the tackling has been piss poor, not only from the cornerbacks and the linebackers, but even the defensive line. They're not wrapping up Mahomes. They're letting Mahomes get free to the outside, allows him to throw those big plays, which then eventually ends up in PIs. Looking at Drew Phillips at that. We're just bad at tackling. It's coaching. Tackling is not an insanely hard skill to learn. It's just a coaching thing. And Mahomes completes it for at least 15 yards for the first down, I believe. I don't know who caught. I think it was Juju, but I'm not exactly sure. We're just bad at tackling. We're not very good at tackling. It's a coaching thing. Again, you need to do it. Tomorrow's my birthday. Raphael says, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Raphael. I hope that you're not a Giants fan because you might be having a really bad Monday birthday. But happy birthday. Shout out Raphael. First and 10 for the Chiefs. The Pacheco gets it again. If Pacheco gets free, he'll get 8 yards. And again, the running game for the Chiefs has been piss poor, and they're starting to pick up the pace here with Pacheco and run all over our defense, which, again, our run defense has been awful. It's the same thing every week. Oh, Raphael. Listen, shout out Raphael. I hope you have a great birthday. He's turning 15 tomorrow. Raphael, I hope you have a great 15th birthday. Hopefully, if you're a Giants fan, they get one for you. And Abdul Carter wraps Pacheco right up. And there's going to be no gain. So good play for Abdul Carter there. Carter is not the answer to linebacker. Well, they don't really have a lot of options. All their linebackers are injured, and I get it. You don't want him to play off the line. But at this point, he is being a little bit impactful here. You just saw this tackle to Pacheco. So that's good. That was a good tackle there by Carter there. So, no, I mean, you don't have a lot of options. But the thing with Carter is you can't put him on linebacker, and it's not like duct tape situation. He can play linebacker. He played it before. And Kelce gets the first down. He'll go all the way up to the 30. And this is just, again, it's just bad third down play. The Giants might be the worst team on third down in the league, and this is not a shock to me. On third down, they just become a complete dumpster fire, and they don't know what they're doing, right? I mean, again, Dane Belton cannot guard Travis Kelce, especially in these sorts of situations. So you're putting safeties on tight ends because you have no other options, right? Dane Belton's covering him. They have no options because they have no linebackers. It's just easy. Rusty Wilson, Harrison says. Not a first down, but a good amount of yards there. I believe that is so he's 3rd and 3. You're putting a lot of pressure on the defense, but again, it's like, what are you doing? 2nd and 3. They're nearing the red zone. Obviously, they're in field goal range. So at this point, what are you going to do? It's going to be a jet sweep, and they're going to get the first down, and they'll be wrapped up near the 20. Again, by Javon Holland. His defense is just easy. This is just bad. It's just bad. And again, I don't know what the answer is. I know it's like, well, you gotta fire Bowen, right? Like that's probably the answer that people are looking for. Oh, fire Bowen and everything will be okay. Okay, well, who do you hire? Because again, it's like this is a team effort. You can't just be like, well, it's all on Bowen. Like this affects everybody. So they're going to hand the ball off again, and Pacheco's going to get out wide to get the first down and step out of bounds. And now they're in the red zone. So they're going to march down the field, probably get a touchdown on this drive. And then it's going to be 16-6, and they'll be down by 10. And then they're going to have to rally on offense, and they have not been able to do that. Can they switch it up here? Yeah, but they're probably going to get a touchdown here. Dable knows his job is gone. Yeah, if he loses his game, it might be over. They'll hand it to Pacheco again for a draw, and he'll get 5. Again, the worst rushing attack in the league is dominating the worst rushing defense in the league. This is how it goes. Always, always, always. And yes, it's like, well, the defense can only do so much. But then you look at the offense, it just looks just as bad. Second and 6 in the red zone. No one in the backfield. Mahomes going to throw it short to Juju, and Juju is going to not get there. It'll be 3rd and 3. Dez, so loyal to this team for us to get treated like this. I'm used to it. It's a relationship where it's just, and then it's like, Dez, you asked me you told me this morning, it's like, well, why didn't I think the team had a chance? It's like, well, I do think they had a chance. I just think the Chiefs are going to win because they've shown me no reason why I should root for them. Because they make me have no reason to believe. And you're seeing it now. It's like, well, this is just the same shit. Mahomes throwing over the middle, and it's touchdown to Tyquan Thornton. It's Tyquan Thornton. That's a touchdown. So I told you now it's going to be 16-6. Now they're going to be down 10. This is just what I'm telling you, you know. This is why I predict things that happen so that when it does happen, I don't get mad because I knew it was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? This is why. I know you want to call it, oh, you're not, but you don't believe. Well, my thoughts and feelings don't dictate the game. Extra point is good, and it's going to be 16-6, so it's down by 10. If Russ don't throw 2 picks, wouldn't be his position. Well, of course. But in reality, he did. So we'll see if he can make up for it. Season is already over. Aiden, I hate to break it to you. Season was over before it started. Andrew, I've seen it too many times. We know. Well, yeah, this is what it's been. And, again, it's I'm not going to get mad. I don't have the energy to get mad. This is just what it is. Let's put ourselves in the reverse position, right? The expectations for this team was what? I said this team was going 7-10. They might not get there. If we were the Chiefs, if the Giants were the Chiefs, if we swap positions with the Chiefs, if they look like this bad, we would be like, well, this is not the team that we're rooting for. This is not the expectations. This is the expectation of the Giants. So for me to look at this and I'm not going to get mad because I just have no energy to get mad. I just have no energy. And my thoughts and feelings are we got to believe. Let's go Big Blue. Come on, guys. Let's hold hands together. Let's do the wave in MetLife Stadium. Come on, guys. Get your cowbells out. No, I'm not going to do it because this is what happens. No matter what I say, no matter what everybody does, I'm not crashing out. This is not a crash out. I'm not crashing out. If I crashed out, this would be so different. I'm smiling. I'm not. I'm losing a little. But I'm not crashing out. If I was crashing out, this would be a different stream. I wouldn't be smiling from ear to ear if I was crashing out. No, I think you smile, you're scared. It is. It's like psychopathic, right? I don't like that. It's a little, but this is just what they do. They make me lose my mind. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. I don't have any more tears to break it to you. NYG, just like scamming they fans. This is why you don't go to the games. Aaron says you look like Chris Collinsworth. Now, here's a guy that, again, Patrick Mahomes looks really good right now. You're looking at him. Eagles fans love my content. Eagles fans love me. We are such a talented team on paper. We can never put it together, but it comes down to the QB playing our deep. Well, your only saving grace now is that we have Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is now the heir apparent, and you're trying to, and you got to see if he has a chance. And again, Dable has no more time, right? Dable has no more time. So it's when are we going to see Jackson Dart? When are we going to see him? Because it's 16-6. They don't score on this drive. The game is over. Singletary to bring it out to the 30. We're going to see what happens here. That Collinsworth, Russ threw 2 picks. He needs to be back. My computer's, I just got to hold my computer now. 2 picks were garbage by Russ? Yeah, not good. Bad picks. They weren't even picks of 50-50 ball. They were just to the defense. They were just awful balls. Daniel Jones MVP. Yep. I'll pull up my Daniel Jones jersey if he continues like this. 1st and 10, they're going to hand to Scattaboo again. Scattaboo's going to get to the outside. He's going to get tackled at the line. Nothing. And I get they're trying to establish the run, but it's because they can't throw the football. Neighbors didn't even try to make a play. He couldn't. It was underthrown, Joe. It was an underthrown ball. It was an awful ball. Just go right to the defense. When he turned around, he knew it was over. Chargers are taking fans. Well, we'll play you guys next week, and then you guys, when you come 4-0, we'll give. I like the Chargers, what they're gonna do this year. I love Jim Harbaugh. Our whole play is give the ball to Scat. They can't throw. Russ run. Oh, am I behind?
Come on.
There's Russ.
Come on.
He'll slide at the helmet.
That was a good slide.
1st and 10. Chargers are so awesomeness. Well, that's a great adjective to use. I wish I could call the Giants awesomeness, but I don't think I've called the Giants awesomeness in a long time. What? Go ahead.
When they slide, does the ball go where his feet goes, or like where do they?
Where's Buck? Where the ball is when he sits down.
So even if he goes.
Darts in.
But even if he goes.
Darts in. Probably put him here for a play. He's gonna throw.
Oh my gosh! What are we doing?
All right, he'll get 2 on his feet. All right. He was looking to throw there. They're probably gonna bring Russ back out. So this is what they do.
What's the point of doing that,
Give him some experience, give him an opportunity to maybe see if he can make a play.
But he just ran 3 yards.
Yeah, he can't throw. They can't throw. Fire everyone. Dez wants to fire everybody. This is it. This is it's not a mistake. So Russell's back in the game, 2nd and 7, near the 50. Russell's gonna get sacked.
That was actually really bad.
Russell's gonna get sacked. So it's gonna be 3rd down and forever. Let's see. Score is 16-6. It's about to be 20. Oh, that was bad. Live down. It's about to be like 20.
It's not one person, but 3 people on top of it.
Remember the name Jesse Minster? Yes, I know Jesse Minster. That's the guy who's the Chargers' defensive coordinator. I don't know your name. You have just a dot for your name. Please start Dart over Russ, please. Well, Russ is going to take off with his feet, and he's not going to get there at all, and they got to go for it. They don't have a choice. I know they're down by a lot, but they got to go for this. I know it's like, oh, but your defense sucks.
Come on. They're putting Dart in?
Now they're going to punt.
What? They should just – that's bad. They just go for it.
Russ is washed, yeah. Russ is washed. You might be seeing Dart next week. I could tell you that. Dart might be there next week. Probably will be, for being honest. I'm tired of watching this already. Yep.
Just take him down already. Thank you.
Yeah, Russ might be washed. Again, it's consistency. When is he going to be able to change the narrative? Not anytime soon. Bench Russ right now. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do it right now. They might bench him if they go up. If they go up 2 scores. How long are we thinking Lamb's out for? I don't know. I didn't see his injury. Man, I would have been pretty upset the Chargers lost today. You had a good game. Beat the Broncos. Right? I watched it. I don't care. Let Dart finish the game. Maybe it would be entertaining. It'd be entertaining, but what's it going to do? Is he going to be the savior? I don't think he's going to be the savior. It's over. Yeah, it's close. They score here, it's over. I'll tell you that. What do you want me to tell? Like this? I don't think you understand because all you've done is watch winning teams. I know what this team will do. You guys have you guys have a good football team. This is not a good football team. It's 2 different things. This play calling is generally disgusting. It shows you how bad the Cowboys defense was last week. It really just shows you how bad it was. They're not out scheming them. That's why, again, the Giants fans that had confidence, I respect the confidence today. I do. I wish I could be that confident. I just know that they're going to let me down because I know that their coaching staff is better than our coaching staff by a wide margin. And Pat Mahomes is still Pat Mahomes. And I get it. You want to be confident after last week. But I mean, how can you be? I got Jamar Chase. Oh wait. Well, our season is over. Huh. Almost over. Almost. Dart will probably be in next week. I could pretty much guarantee it. They have no time. They're out of time. I mean, we're running on negative time actually. We're like at -5 days past time, right? They're running on no time, so they have to they got to put in Dart because that's Stable's last savior of a job. If Dart can somehow win football games this year, that saves Stable's job. And they have no time. So Chiefs are back on the field. Domingo, Saquon ever requested a trade? He left on his own. Trade JMO for AJ? No. Bro, hire me as a GM. I'd be good. I just can't prove it yet. I wouldn't let you be my GM of my fantasy team, brother. 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. Be a low throw to the outside. And again, pitiful tackling. And this is just coaching at this point. You're seeing all these missed tackles. You're seeing all these bad penalties on defense. It's coaching, guys. It's not complicated. You can coach tackling. Tackling is a basic skill that you have to learn at any level. But it's a different kind of tackling if you're going against NFL players. You know what I mean? And the tackling has been so pitiful. It's like, well, it's not like these players can't tackle. It's just they're not being coached the right way. Short throw over the field, and it's first down, and they're just chipping away. They are chipping away. We have a top 3 pick O-line. Oh, yeah, if we have a top 3 pick, yeah, that's today. As of today, that's where I would go. You need a lot of help still there. You probably go O-line 3 times in the draft next year, if I'm being completely honest with you. You need to fix it now. But it just depends who our GM is. They're going to hand again, and they're going to bring him down. Good tackle there by Abdul. Good tackle to Hunt. 2nd down and 8. We got look. We need another superstar lineman that isn't Thomas. Yeah, we need another one on the right side. We need a good guard. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, we need another lineman. Of course we do. Of course, that's where I would go right now if it ended today. Yeah, we need another lineman. The New York Giants are. Serge says, here's Serge. Let me tell you what Serge just said. The New York Giants are poorly coached. Dable needs to resign. He is horrible. This is what people are saying on the internet. This is not just me. I speak for the trees. Kareem Hunt gets through initially the O-line, but
Nick had a really good day today.
I don't give a fuck about Nick.
She's so mean.
I know some people in free agents because we know what happened.
We were in the same position today.
No. I know some people in free agency. Yeah, they're gonna trade some people. They're gonna fire sale. They're gonna do the fire sale pretty soon. Kayvon might be gone. I don't even want to say who might be gone, but you might have some people that are gone. 3rd and 1. They're gonna hand the ball off again. Short pass and incomplete. But Thornton was open. Just a bad pass by Mahomes. It's gonna be 4th and 1. And they might go for this, honestly. It's no respect to the Giants' defense. They might be going for this. And I don't see why not if you're Kansas City, of how bad this – or they might not go for this. The Bay Harbor Butcher. What does that mean? What does the Bay Harbor Butcher mean? Oh, you call me Dexter Morgan. I never watched Dexter. I should. I know that's a very popular show. A lot of meme material there. They're going to go for this, I think. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I should probably back up from my camera, low key. It is so hard being a Giants fan. It's just how it's been. Just how it's been. It's just how it's been for a very long time. Huh? It's okay. You can kind of see it. Noah, that's a very big compliment. That's a very nice compliment. Noah just called me Timothy Chalamet mixed with Tobey Maguire. That's a very nice compliment, Noah. Shout out Noah. You know, no pause on that. Shout out Noah. They're going to punt. They're not going to go for it. I thought they would. The defense is so pitiful that, you know, no respect. Olszewski will get tackled at the 20. And again, the Giants are down by 10. So it's not like it's over. But, I mean, their offense just looks as bad as it did during Washington. Did your team give up a 23-point lead in the playoffs? No. Well, look, man, I know you're a Chargers fan. I know. Like, you guys haven't had the best success in your career. But, you know, you guys have a good team. You know, you can't knock Herbert at all. So you got a good team. My camera sucks. My next purchase will be a new camera for my computer. It has to be. I can't use this webcam anymore. It just looks so bad. I need to get a new camera. I do. It's time. We've made some progress. Noah just called me a handsome man. You know what, Noah? Shout out Noah. Shout out Noah for calling me a handsome man. Noah, watch your back. Noah is on my ass today. No zesty stuff. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate it. You're making me feel better in this trying time. Your next purchase will be sell the franchise. I'm going to pin your comment. That's a good one. I can make that for free. I don't need to buy that. I don't need to buy sell the franchise sign. I can make that myself. They're still in the game, but I mean, this is not very close. This is reminding me of Washington a little bit. Just how bad how bad truly is the Dallas defense. It must be awful, considering what happened today. Markers, inflation. Hey, wait. That's hilarious. Our O-line fault. This gameplay is calling us selling. Yeah, it's selling. Yeah, all the play calling sucks. They're not adjusting. They're not adjusting. They don't know how to adjust. They go in with a game plan. If it works, but they don't know how to adjust. It's bad coaching. They don't want us to win. Well, they're not making it easy. Even if it was close, you know, would the I don't know. I don't know. 109 left in the third quarter. Again, Spags is just dialing up. And then this is what he does. This is what Spags does. I mean, this is why he's a Hall of Famer. I love Spags. Just thinks what he's done, not only for us, but for the Chiefs, was just so amazing. And we throw short to Scatterbo. First down for Scat. Move up to the 40. And again, just Scat just like he launches himself, man. I think a lot of people's favorite player on this team is Scatterbo. He has our only points today. And with Tracy now being out, you're going to see a lot more Cam Scatterbo the rest of the season. I hope Tracy isn't hurt that bad. I know it was his shoulder, but I don't know how serious it is. But you're going to see a lot of more Cam Scatterbo this year. But he just runs right into, just uses his head to just bash the defense. First and 10, throwing short for Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson's going to find a way to squeeze through. Still on his feet. What a push by Johnson. Oh, my God. What a run by Theo Johnson. Is just like swarmed by Chiefs defenders, but makes it to the first down mark. That's a big, strong, burly man right there, dragging defenders across the first down marker. That's good. This is positive plays by the offense right now. And as we make it to the fourth quarter, now this game is almost over already, so the Giants got to make a little bit of a move to try and score some points. Scatterboo pushing helmet companies to develop technology quicker. Yeah. CTE is onset CTE. Score right now is 16-6. Chiefs lead. But the Giants have the ball and they're driving down the field. Hear me out. We score. Got to stop, score again. Dez, I mean, if you can pray that to God. Can we do a prayer right now? Can we do a prayer? No prayer. Okay, no prayer. No, Giants win. Look, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. We're driving on the field. I don't think we're going to win. Yes, this is how I always am. The chat is my my battery.
Do the same few people or switches up?
It depends. It depends if, it depends on the day. Last week I had a lot of people in here because we went to overtime. But, I'm not showing the game. I can't show the game because I don't have a PC. We need Russell to dial in.
Is it illegal?
Yeah, but people do it anyway. Can't keep watching these games. Yeah, I mean, who can? What do you think of the Colts? 3-0. Daniel Jones, MVP candidate.
He was also 3-0?
Daniel Jones, MVP candidate probably. 3-0. 3-0. I mean, again, it's like you knew that. Look, I'd probably make a video this week if we lose because we're probably going to lose, most likely. But I'm happy for all these players leaving the Giants and going on to do great things. I'm not hateful. I'm happy that they're getting out of this atrocious franchise and actually doing something with their careers, when they were here, their careers are pretty much dead. And you're seeing Saquon win a Super Bowl, have a great year. And now you're seeing Jones be 3-0 and look really good. McKinney, you have other players as well. It's not everybody, but it's the ones that get the most attention. So I'm happy that they're actually getting out of this atrocious franchise and doing something and making an impact on other teams. And sometimes all it takes is a change of scenery, change of coaching staff. It's all that matters. So I'm happy for these guys. I'm not happy for the certain teams, but the Colts look good. They have a lot of good players. They look like a good, well-oiled machine. And if you're a Colts fan, you're thinking to yourself, "Wow, we really lucked out from this Daniel Jones acquisition because of Anthony Richardson looking like just not the answer." So as a Colts fan, you're thinking, "Well, we got really lucky. Thank God for Daniel Jones." You're really proud of Daniel Jones for what he's done. 1st and 10 at the middle of the field. Russ is going to roll to his right. He's going to throw out of bounds. Actually, he's going to throw, and oh my God, there's a penalty. Wait, what's going on here? I'm kind of confused. There was a flag thrown. It looked like Wandale caught it, but I'm not exactly sure. It couldn't really see. Oh, he caught it, but he did step out of bounds. He stepped out. Yeah, he stepped out, so he can't catch it. So, yeah. Again, that's ticky tacky. I mean, again, that happens. But again, good catch, but you can't step out of bounds to catch the ball. Nothing to smile about in my life. Yep. Doesn't kill us, but again, you can't do that. He didn't know we stepped out, but 2nd and 10, empty backfield. Russ got to make an impact here. This is the time. I don't have a lot of time left. They're running on negative time. Russ, throw to Neighbors for his first catch of the game. That did that, and he'll get about 4. It'll be 3rd and like 6. We've been dead. Yeah, we're all yeah. You're gonna see Dart next week. I can pretty much guarantee it. Pretty much guarantee you're gonna see Dart next week. 3rd and 6. Russ has time. He's got to throw deep. Does he have a man? It's going to be, oh my God. And again, an awful throw. And now it looks like Neighbors is down, man. And this is not good. Both Neighbors and Cook are down. Oh my God. What happened? He ran into didn't look that bad. But Neighbors is down. Neighbors, I think, is standing up now. I think he might have just gotten a little rattled. It didn't seem like he hurt anything. If anything, it would be a concussion. And, yeah, he's just throwing it up. He's trying to give it a chance. He can't throw the ball downfield. This is Russell's thought. Yeah, they're going to put in Dart now. I think you see in Russ. That could have been a pick, too. That should have been an interception. Neighbors is not going to Washington. He's not going to Washington. He ain't going to Washington. He's not doing it. I know that's what you want. If you want Neighbors, I don't know. If you want Neighbors, you're going to have to trade for him. But he ain't going to Washington. Good for nothing. Yeah, he got to go. He knows that it's desperation time, and he knows that he's got to throw it up and make a play for him. And just, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Let me go check Twitter right now. See what people are saying. I'm sure they are just loving what we're looking at today. He's gonna get Malik killed. Yep. Dart's gonna come in soon. I could pretty much. I think he might come in soon. It's crazy because like this offensive line is actually holding up. It's not like he's getting pressured a whole lot. Forcing the ball downfield, yeah, it's all that. Yeah, it's start time. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do it this game, but next week you're probably gonna see Dart. They have no time. They have no time. We play the Chargers next week, Way Commanders. So it doesn't get easier. It gets worse, actually. Mara getting rich while we all suffer. Yep. That's what it has been. Well, Neighbors is not on the field. It is 4th and 6, so they have to go for this. I don't know if Neighbors is getting checked out for a concussion. I'm not exactly sure what the injury was. To me, it might be, but I can't. They haven't said anything, so I don't know. But Neighbors is not on the field right now, so again, I don't know where he is. Ankle, I could not see. So we might have to see. It's not. No one sent anything on Twitter either. So this is really the game here. 4th and 6. This is really it. It's kind of it. No Malik on the field. Great throw to Wanda and fumble. I don't know if he was down or not. He might have been down. There's a flag on the play. I think he might have been down. I'm not sure what Wandell's looking at. I don't know. No, this is not as much. I'm very confused what's going on. Signed Odell to be wide receiver. Oh, pass interference. Oh, what a gift. Pass interference on the defense. What a gift. I don't know if that was a fumble, though. I think Wandale might have been down. I want to see this. He got touched, though. So, I think he was down. That was a gift. That was a gift. Again, they've been getting gifts all game, man. Russ and this offensive line is holding up. It actually looks decent. So the fact that they're not throwing the ball is just ridiculous. Again, the no update on Neighbors. I don't know where he is. Play action to Russ. Russ is going to throw short to Scat. Scat's going to be in the open field. He's going to push forward to the first down, and there he goes. Past the 30 and move the chains again. I need an update on Neighbors now. Again, nothing. Getting nothing. Does anyone have an update on Neighbors in the chat? I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's getting checked up for a concussion. I don't know if he's just on the sideline. I don't know if he went to the lock. I don't know anything. What? Neighbors. Russ rolling to his right. Throwing short to Manhurts. Manhurts is going to tumble forward for about 8 or 9. A good catch there. Bro, there's nothing. I don't know what's going on here. Jackson Dart's now in the game. He'll probably hand the ball off to Scat. He'll probably hand the ball off.
Come on. Do something here.
Jackson Dart's got to save us.
Let's go.
They hand the ball to Scat. Got to get the first down. Still rolling and to the 10. So, again, they're establishing the run with Scatteroo. You're seeing them run it, and they're not throwing a whole lot. And, all right, here we go. Now we're in the red zone. In the red zone. So that's what you thought Dart was going to do, and he does it again, and Scatteroo gets a good run for it. Did we have good play calling? And Dart's still in the game. Might see Dart hand the ball. It's going to be RPO again, probably. Maybe Dart will throw it today. I'll hand to Scat again. Scat is going to give a 4. Second and a 6. Huh? Yeah, yeah. Cook's going to go to the locker room. Again, no update with Neighbors, guys. I need an update on Neighbors. I need an update. I'm getting nothing. Dart. Neighbors is in. Okay. Again, I would like if someone told me that he was going to be in. I think he just got rattled.
They put him back in?
Second and 7. Russ now in the game. Russ looking to throw. Rolling to the right. Throwing short to Slayton. Slayton's going to get tackled after gaining about 3 or 4. It's going to be third and about 3. And again, this is a 4th down situation here. If you're the Giants, you got to score on this drive, no doubt. Cannot. Another injured Chief down in the field. Don't know who it is. Chiefs versus ref. Oh, give me a break. Get out. Chiefs versus refs. Chiefs makes out with the refs. Are you kidding me? Patrick Mahomes takes the refs behind this dumpster and hands them $20. We have 10 flags. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Giants versus the Giants. Basically, that's the situation. We got to score here. Refs saved your drive. Oh, my God. Brother, you're a Chiefs fan. Talk about the refs. You've sucked the refs' dicks for hours. Years. Bo's not in the game. They took Thomas out. Third and 4. Isaiah, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. 3rd and 4. Scout in the backfield. Or it's gonna be an RPO to Russ, and Russ is gonna get nothing. I mean, what an awful play.
They need to go for it.
They have to. They don't have a choice. Awful play call. Terrible play call. Atrocious play call. Not a shock. And this is the game here. They're gonna kick a field goal with Gano. So Gano is good. Okay, so they're gonna go. We're gonna try it with Gano. So he's not at least right now. They're gonna take a chance with Gano, see if he can make a chip shot, and he does. So it's 9-16. Giants still trail by a touchdown. So, now I gotta go back. Oh no! Hold on. My camera on this shit out. There we go. Sorry, my fault. One touchdown, we're back. Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't look good with the offense now. I mean, it still looks anemic. It still looks slow. But I didn't even update the score yet. Shit. It's what, 16-9? So Giants are down by a touchdown. Let's all do a prayer. Get on our knees and pray. Gotta get on our knees. They are running on negative time. Can we like the live? Let's like the live. We need all the luck we can get in here. Tap on the screen right now. We need to like the live right now. Get some action in here. Get some mojo. Get some motivation. This is what we call positive vibes. Positive vibes in the chat. Positive vibes in the live. Let's like this up. Let's like it up. Here we go. They're still in the game. Huge drive here for the defense. Need to play smart. Yo, are you streaming this on Musin? It's Twitch for live sports. No, I'm not. Is that a new thing, or is that something that I should hear about or not? Wait. Let me look that up real quick. What's going on here? What's going on here? I believe. I don't know if it's because I'm live. I can't do anything. Can I see your phone for a second? Thank you. Des says we're going to win this game. No, I'm just on Safari. Mahomes ending us off with the 17 play drive. Yeah, basically at this point. There's still a chance. you two, I think, shut down. Oh no, I still got it. That was weird. So now it's 23-9. Going to be 23-9. This game is over. This is what happens on primetime. To all the Giants fans that were so confident, I'm sorry. I again, this is why I'm not confident. This is why I go into these games thinking that the Chiefs will win. They prove me no reason why I think they shouldn't. So, if I was crashing out, it'd be a different story. I'm not crashing out because I knew this was going to happen. You're lucky. You're lucky that I'm not crashing out. It would be very ugly if I was.
I'm just confused how they had too much down.
Oh, the first one he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. I had a slither and hope. And wish I fell asleep. This is what I thought would happen. I thought it'd be more closer. This is kind of like Washington in a way. This is kind of like Washington the first week. How bad is the Dallas defense? I think the thing that I take out of this game is how bad is the Giants, the Chiefs. Oh my God, I can't speak. How bad is the Dallas defense? And it's really bad. I mean, even today you saw it. This game is over. They're down by a lot. Extra point is no good. So it's actually 22-9. So I'll subtract a singular point from the Chiefs score. See you in 12 months. Yeah, I'll see you in 12 months. Hi, hello. See you in 12 months. I'll be here still. All right. I'll be here. I'll be here. I don't really have a choice. It's not much to say. It's more the same shit, different week. But, yeah. On to the next. Well, I hate to break it to you, Marcus, but it doesn't get any easier. We're playing the goddamn Chargers. So, 0-4 coming up soon. And then we play the Saints. And you might get an opportunity to go 1-4. So, when we finish the Saints, idealistically would be 1-4. But yeah, this is just what it's been. I'm sorry for the confident Giants fans. I wish I could have been confident. But this is why. This is why I wasn't confident. This is exactly why I told you that the Chiefs were gonna win this game. And as bad as the Chiefs looked going into this game, I knew that they were probably gonna fix their problems going against us, and they did. So. Just not good. And so next week you'll probably see Jackson Dart. Dable knows his job is pretty much dead in the water. So they're to save his job, he knows he has to start Dart. And I think it'll be next week. And if they don't start Dart next week, you really wonder you're going to see it next week with the start Dart chance. I'm sure they're already they're going to be happening here tonight. I just looked on X that there's a lot of start Dart chants in the crowd. So again, this doesn't shock me. This is just what they've done. And they've sucked at home. And there's a reason why there's so many Chiefs there tonight. Chiefs fans there tonight. They cannot win at home. They don't know how to win. Anyway, let's see. If he doesn't start Dart next week and lose to the Chargers, he's going to be fired. Yeah. And they're showing Mara and Shane too. And I think Mara's thinking, it's got to be over pretty soon. Yeah, it's going to be over pretty soon. And I don't really want to make a video. I don't want to give the effort. Singletary's going to break a couple tackles and make his way inside the 35. And I don't want to make a video because, what is there to say? It's well, this is more of the same. The defense sucks. They can't generate anything on offense. The tackling's poor. The penalties are awful. It's like, what else is there to say? It's like, it's not an interesting team. It's boring. It's just a boring product. And there's no, I guess there's really no adjustments. They hand to Scadaboo again, and Scadaboo's going to plow forward for a 9. And if they want even the smallest chance in this game, they have to go now. They have to go now. 2nd and 1. The Scadaboo again, and Scadaboo has been Russ's favorite target today. He'll go up the skyline, get the first down. So Scadaboo's really getting active today. I guess it's because they can't. They're trying to get the ball out quick. Dart's got his helmet on, so I'm sure we'll see him this drive at some point. But this offense just looks so bad that there's no point. Russ is going to look to throw, and he's going to get down. Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's inactive today. Inactive. He's not playing. Good catch by Slayton for the first down. And they got to speed up here. Jameis Winston is not on the team. Not on the team. Not on the active roster today. So you're not going to see him. They're not going to replace him. Holding probably. And throwing short to Singletary. You'll get about 6, but it's probably a call back. Again, I don't know what to say for my video. And I got no effort anymore. It's just, it's over. Really, at the end of the day. But I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll have more people join after the game. I'm sure that'll happen. We are so bad. Yep. We suck. Russ trying to throw out to Bellinger. Bellinger's good catch. Good throw there by Russ, who's getting dragged down. Put Dart in, let him play. I'm not going to do that. They have 4 minutes left. This game is over. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to hand the ball off again. I'm done watching Giants game. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is how it's been for a while. This is why no one goes to games. This is why no one buys tickets. Because this is the product you get when you buy tickets. They're not easy. They're not expensive. Russ is going to throw deep, and it's just an overthrow. Bad throw. Not even close to Malik. It's crazy because it's not like Russ doesn't have time. He has time, you know? These are bad throws. These are just not giving anyone a chance. And we can't kick. Well, Gano's back in the game, but they couldn't kick before. So this is really it now, 4th and 5, but it's over already. Russ take the snap, just look to throw over the middle. What a catch by Wandale over the middle at the 5. Holy shit, that was an incredible catch by Wandale. 1st and goal, they're going to try to speed it up here and get in the end zone as fast as possible. That was a professional catch by Wandale. Quick feet here with Russell Wilson looking to throw over, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. So 2nd to go for the Giants. Guess we have a top 5 pick. O-lineman coming. That's a good throw. Good catch. Too little, too late every time. We have the talent. We just need proper coaching. The defense, you could definitely make a case for that. I don't know what the flag was on. Oh, intentional grounding, of course. Of course, it's intentional grounding. We're not going to draft a receiver. In the first, I don't think so. You're going to draft the O-lineman. Second and goal now. They're going to Wilson's going to run, and he'll get like 4. Third and goal. Taking their sweet time, because it's not like they have time, right? They're going to just out of bounds again. They are so bad. They don't know how to properly manage football games. They don't know how to operate. They don't know how to operate on offense. If you're going up against even a slightly good defense with exponentially better coaching, they don't know how to operate. They shut down. They don't even know how to play football. They don't know how in any world. Oops. They don't know how to play in any world. Russ is going to throw. I mean, what was that? They didn't even give him a chance. Look at this. Look. Just so bad, man. Russell Wilson and The Rock have the same situational awareness. Classic.
I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because that sucks. I'm sorry. I wanted you to crush them.
They were never going to.
And every time they got an opportunity to do something great, they fucked up.
I had money on y'all. First mistake there was even betting money on them to begin with. Why would you bet money on them to do anything? That's your fault. That's not their fault. That's your fault. I could be mean. This guy's an idiot. He bet on the Giants to win. No, I don't care. He bet on the Giants to win the game. What is wrong with you? That's your first mistake. That's nice. Dark got to be QB1. He will be next week. Fire everyone. Very soon, you're going to see it. Bowen's done after this game. Dable might as well be good as done after this game. Thomas get hurt again. No, they limited his snap count, so they didn't let him play for, I don't even know. So bad. Just so bad, man. I mean, this is just what it is. No matter what I do, it doesn't really matter. Kind of bring this closer just a little bit. Chiefs are going to run it. I'm not even going to call it anymore. It's over. Anyone see Neighbors wide open on fourth? No, I didn't. I just kind of watched a Russell Wilson's horrific pass. Dable is gone and defended him way too long. I've seen enough. Yeah, he's done. He knows he's done. Giants can never be good at both sides of the ball. They can't be good both sides of the ball. Either one. Offense is horrible. Everything's horrible. So you're going to see Dart next week. So that'll be fun. So if you're going to the game next week, you're going to see Dart. And if you don't, they're idiots. We already know they're idiots, but you don't put in Dart next week, they're dumb. Throwing out the crossbar on fourth down tells you all you need to know. Tells you all you need to know. Tells you all you need to know. I'm just done. I'm still gonna be here watching, and it's just I don't know how much more content I can make on this team. There's just really nothing to say. Just really like it's the same shit. So I just it's hard to be funny when it's just the same shit. This is what happened last year, but last year kind of like happened late because I kind of started late. It's just when it got to them losing every week, it just became like, just the routine. It's like it's hard to say anything different because it's the same shit. This was so frustrating to watch. Well, benching Russell would be a panic decision in the middle of this game. They'd rather wait for next week to start Dart. And you're going to see Dart next week. If they don't, they're just dumb. They don't know what they're doing. And because Dable knows that Dart's his only chance to save his job. It's true. I mean, it's their only opportunity to save his job. And you're going to see that next week. Jackson's going to start. The games don't get any easier from this point over. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. And almost a pick by Paulson and Debo, but of course he doesn't get it. Dable is done. Yeah, he's going to be done. If we lose to the Saints, I see it coming. Yeah, I already think he's done, but it's going to be done soon. It's gonna be done. Yeah, that should be a pick. That's how bad Paulson Adebo is. He can't even catch an interception that literally hit both of his hands. I mean, that should be an interception. Well, of course it's not. They're not going to put Dart in. They're not going to do it now. It's over. Almost a blocked punt, but not quite. Olszewski it goes. No, not with anything. Giants have no timeouts, by the way. Javon Hollis should have had a pick, but of course not. That was Adebo. That wasn't Holland. Yeah, we got no timeouts. How bad? Like, we text him.
I think he's still going. Like,
I'm talking about earlier. I don't know. I wasn't aware of what you were talking about earlier. What were you talking about earlier? John Michael Schmitz is so bad, dude. Dart starts every name, and worst scenario is you're 0-3. Oh, Neighbors gets a catch here, and I pick up like 10. someone needs to be fired. I don't know if you're going to see it this week, but it's hard to scapegoat anyone out now. So it's especially when it's a team effort. And Dable doesn't have Dable doesn't have any more. Like, I don't know. Tomorrow might be doomsday. I don't think it will be, but it wouldn't shock me if it was. Marcus, play calling, bad execution, shooting ourselves in the foot, bad QB play, bad coaching. It's all bad. It's all bad. If Wilson starts next game, Coach Devlin needs to be fired. I don't think he will. He could start starting next week. Oh my God, bro. He's going to get people killed. Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, guys, you're going to see Dart next week. You're going to see Dart next week.
No.
You're going to see Dart next week, guys. Pretty sure. That's their only option now. That's the only thing that will keep this team semi-interesting is you're going to see Jackson Dart next week. No, it was an incomplete pass. Should have been a pick, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He can throw all the picks in the world. This is what I did not want to happen, and him have this bad, game and bad, from last week to this week. It was pretty inevitable that he was going to, though. So Dable knows his job is done if he doesn't start Dart next week. So you're probably going to be seeing that very soon. And we'll see. But you're probably going to see Dart next week. Russ doesn't have it anymore. That Cowboys defense sucks. It just sucks. So, guys, we'll wait for people to get in here because I'm sure people are going to find their way to get in here after this is over, which it's been over. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. I might have to make a video before I do anything. But I might make a quick video and hop back on live, actually. I don't even there's no reaction to show. Like, there's nothing exciting about this game there's no reaction. See how it's interesting? See, there's nothing I can get from my reaction to this game that would be even semi-interesting to post.
I just think the Chiefs shouldn't be happy as a stupid way.
Doesn't matter. So okay, that doesn't really matter. Dart will come in next week, I'm pretty sure. Russ is throwing turkey burgers out there. Yeah. I'm going to make a video and hop back on live probably. I don't really have anything to say. It's just more of the same. It's just there's nothing to say. Oh, God. I'm yawning. That's how boring this game was. So I'm gonna make a quick video, come back on real quick. So let me do that, and well, I'll be right back. I should also charge it. I'll be back in 1 second. Do you can you mute that for a second? Um,
You know what?
just gonna make a video real quick. You don't have to leave. I just needed it to be quiet for a second. Just a quick video. Uh, sorry the lighting on here is so bad. Trying to think of what to say. I guess will come out when I talk. Um, so the season is over. Chiefs 20. No, I gotta restart it. The YouTube's gonna find the way I make videos. Not exactly the most glamorous thing in the world. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9, 0-3. Season is pretty much over, dead in the water. The only thing that could kind of save this team, make it semi-interesting, and pretty much save Dable's job is going to be Jackson Dart. He will most likely start next week, but the season's done. It's been done for a little bit now. Last week, you were not expecting Russ Wilson to come out and have the same performance as he did against the Cowboys defense, which sucks, by the way. But just another disaster season, and Dart is pretty much Dable's only savior now. But it's more of the same shit. Fire, fire, fire. Shane Bowen gone soon. Dable might be gone soon. It might be time to blow it up again and restart from zero. So just another week in the office if you're a New York Giants fan. And again, just hopes go out the window for the third year in a row. So yeah, just that's really it. That's really it. 0-3 season is pretty much over, dead in the water. The only thing that can kind of save this team, make it semi-interesting, and pretty much save Dable's job. Let me redo that again. I was a good one, but let me do it again. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. Season's pretty much over, dead in the water. Giants fall to 0-3. The only thing that would make this team semi more interesting is Jackson Dart, and that's pretty much all Dable's got right now. Jackson Dart is the only person that can save Dable's job, so you're probably going to see him start next week. But it's just more of the same. Terrible tackling, terrible play calling, terrible defense, terrible everything. Offense can't move the ball. You were not expecting Russ Wilson to come out and have a repeat performance of last week. It just wasn't going to happen, and just shows how bad the Cowboys defense is. So again, another horrible season, another disastrous season, 0-3. And fire, fire, fire. It's going to be time to fire people soon, and this is just what it is. It's just an ugly game, ugly product. It's no shock that a lot of Chiefs fans are there at MetLife Stadium today because this is the product you keep churning out. This is just what it's going to be. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. Season's pretty much over, dead in the water. Giants fall to 0-3. The only thing that would make this team semi more interesting is Jackson Dart, and that's pretty much all Dable's got right now. Jackson Dart is the only person that can save Dable's job, so you're probably going to see him start next week. But it's just more of the same. Terrible tackling, terrible play calling, terrible defense, terrible everything. Offense can't move the ball. You were not expecting Russell Wilson to come out and have a repeat performance of last week. It just wasn't going to happen, and just shows how bad the Cowboys defense is. So again, another horrible season, another disastrous season, 0-3. And fire, fire, fire. It's going to be time to fire people soon, and this is just what it is. It's just an ugly game, ugly product. It's no shock that a lot of Chiefs fans are there at MetLife Stadium today because this is the product you keep churning out. This is just what it's going to be. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. Season's pretty much over, dead in the water. Giants fall to 0-3. The only thing that would make this team semi more interesting is Jackson Dart, and that's pretty much all Dable's got right now. Jackson Dart is the only person that can save Dable's job, so you're probably going to see him start next week. But it's just more of the same. All right, I'm just going to quickly upload this. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. I gotta redo it. I keep doing it again, but I gotta redo it. I gotta have a little bit more energy here. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. Another disastrous season. 0-3. Season's pretty much dead in the water. Over. The only thing that would make this team semi more interesting is Jackson Dart, and that's all Dable's got right now. He's the only person that can save his job, so he's probably going to start next week. If he doesn't, then this coaching staff, which is already a disaster, is even more of a disaster. Just more of the same. Poor tackling, poor penalties. Offense can't do anything. Defense can't get a stop for their life. And Russell Wilson was not going to have the same performances last week. You knew that going into this game. No consistency. And again, it's just the same shit, different year mentality as always. And fire. More people are going to start to leave. Bowen's pretty much done. Dable's pretty much done. It's gonna be the reckoning day is going to happen very soon. So it's not going to be pretty in the next couple of weeks when the schedule only gets harder. So just another Tuesday in the office at the end of the day. The Giants 22-9, another disastrous season, 0-3. Season's pretty much dead in the water. The only thing that would make this team semi more interesting is Jackson Dart, and that's all Dable's got right now. He's the only person that can save his job, so he's probably going to start next week. So if he doesn't, then this goes with the staff, which is already a disaster. It's even more of a disaster. Just more of the same. Poor tackling, poor penalties. Offense can't do anything. Defense can't get stopped for their life. Russell Wilson was not going to have the same performances last week. You knew that going into this game. No consistency. And again, it's just the same shit, different year mentality as always. And fire. More people. All right, I'm gonna get back in live then. Let me quickly upload that, and we'll head back on live here, and we'll talk about this tragic team, of course, as always, as we continue to. As we continue here. Oh, I just realized my mic is all the way down here, so you probably even couldn't even hear me. Anyway, let's hop back on live here, and I don't even know what to say at this point. There's really nothing to say. At this rate, I have nothing to say. This is just bad everything. At the end of the day, this is just what we've come to expect from this team, and it's the classic. What the hell happened? What happened? Did something happen? Am I crazy? this is just what the expectations are. This is just how. Oh my god. This is just what it is. And unfortunately, this has been the case for a while now, and it's going to continue to be like this. How much battery do I have left on my Mac? I have 7%. Let me go live here on TikTok as well so I can get some people to talk about this game because this is just let me just go live. I'm going to go live here for a hot minute because, of course, I bet people are going to want to come in here and rattle me or do something. But this is the same thing we've seen. This did not shock me. I thought the Chiefs would win today, and they did. So, it's a get-right game for them, and it's just the more of the same. It's just everything is the same. There's just nothing to say. And, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's just fire the whole staff. Yeah, we got to fire a lot of people. The reckoning day will come soon. Just unfortunate. Again, another season ends in a disaster. But this is what happens when you're a Giants fan. This is what happens when you root for this team. Just bad things continue to happen to you, and there's really nothing else for you to say other than that. So it's just sad. It's ugly. It's gross. There's a whole lot of adjectives that you can use, and everything is just bad. And they're gonna start Dart next week. And if they don't, they're even as more brain dead than I thought they were. If they don't start Dart next week, because Dart is the only chance that Dable has to save his job, and he knows it. And the only chance they have to not even turn the season around, but to save people's jobs is literally Jackson Dart starting next week against the Chargers. And without them, it's over. And at the end of the day, him starting won't change the team at all because the defense is just horrible and dog shit as we come to see every single week. How many games do I think the Giants are winning this season? 1. Maybe 1. I said 7, but I don't think so. I think Mara's going to pull the trigger soon. I think Mara's going to really Mara's really going to end it soon. It's going to be over. It's going to be over soon. Hold on. I'm sure more people. I do not want Arch Manning Isaac. We have Jackson Dart. Why would I want Arch Manning if I know we have Jackson Dart? Can you describe that for me? Do you think he sells? Who, Mara? Mara's not going to sell the team. Mara won't sell the team. He doesn't have enough balls to sell the team. Malik with 1 catch. Yeah, they double covered him and they couldn't throw the ball. New York Giants is a clown. Yep. Clown show. Clown show always. As a Giants fan, we need to get Dart out. There's more. Dart out there more. Yeah, he's going to start. He's going to start next week. Guys, let's like the live for my depression. Let's like the live for the Giants fans' depression out there. If you're a Giants fan, if you're a fan of football in general, can we like the live for some depression? That's all I'm asking, dude. All I gotta do is tap the screen. Just tap the screen. That's all I gotta do, man. That's all I gotta do. Did I call off work tomorrow? No, I didn't. I'm not that depressed. I knew this was gonna happen. It's mock draft season already. Yep. The Giants make me hate watching NFL football. Yep, absolutely. They make me not want to watch football anymore. Bro, I'm a kicker and I keep getting made fun of. But like, wait, what? I keep getting made fun of. I don't know why, bro. Like, I mean, I like it. Armand, what the fuck are you talking about, brother? If you're a kicker, shout out kickers. I love kickers, man. Keep doing you. Don't listen to the haters. I don't know what we're talking about, though. What's our chances of our team going 14-3? Negative 50,000%. Being a Giants fan is so painful, but I'm used to it. Yeah, it's just typical. It's the weekly affair. It's the weekly affair. It's the weekly disaster. It's the year. I'm sorry. It's the yearly disaster. The Giants need to fire the whole office tomorrow ASAP. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it tomorrow, but Merritt is probably thinking about it. Battle lines since Eli, we can't fix it. Nope. And the O-line wasn't even that bad today. It wasn't even that atrocious. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I was so excited to go watch the Giants live for the first time. Juan, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you went to the game. That sucks, man. I really apologize. And I'm sorry they lost for you. And, you know, that's what they do. They let fans down. They let their everybody down no matter what. So I'm sorry. Dan says, I'm sad. I want the Giants to win. Yeah, I know it's sad. What is our chances of our team? No chance. Odds of 0-17. I don't think it'll happen, but it's pretty high. What are my thoughts of Daniel Jones' ball? I'm happy for Jones. That's what I'm happy for Jones. I'm happy that he actually got out of this pathetic organization and is actually doing something. I'm a fan of Jones. Scatabo is a god. Yeah, he was all over today. He was the best player. Best player today was Scatabo. Are we starting Dart next week? Yep, I think we are. Not going to start Jameis. Get Wilson out of there. I'm a Bills fan, but damn, wasting neighbors. They're going to start Dart next week, pretty sure. Rush just throws the ball up and prays. Yep. Coaching was terrible. Coaching, tackling, all of the above. Hey, defense play half decent. Not really, though. Not really. The offense tried to do something. You might have seen a little bit of persistence from the defense, but the defense played bad. Get a new GM, head coach, offensive defense coordinator. Yep. It's over. I'd rather watch Buffalo than the Giants. I'd rather watch Buffalo every week. I like Buffalo. Buffalo's a great team. Who's better, Jets or Giants? They're both pretty bad. I'm so sick of this, Vader says. So am I. Aren't we all sick of this shit? Bench Wilson. He's going to be benched. Putting Jackson won't help anything when O-line is trash. It won't help anything, but they don't have an option. I hate this team. Dart is better. Trust in Christ. That's an all-time comment, but Brokeback Mountain's not a bad movie. Scatter's energy. Don't bench Wilson, bench the coaches. Just the same shit, different year. I don't know what else there's to say. I don't know how much content I can make on this team. There's really nothing to say. There's just nothing to say about this team that is just so it's just this. I'm just like a broken record at this point. I'm repeating myself and repeating myself and repeating. No confidence on the defense, piss poor tackling, penalties, shooting themselves in the foot. The offense looks anemic. The play calling is awful. There's no energy anywhere. Everything is just a disaster. It's just consistently dog shit every single week. Every single week. Clean house. It's coming. J-Dub's brother. He is the least of my concerns. We need a new owner and head coach. Well, the owner ain't gonna sell. Where's Dexter Lawrence been? MIA. Was there a sack today? I don't even think there was a sack today. Terrible offense, terrible play calling. Malik was tripled every play. Yeah, they couldn't throw the ball. As a guy has Tracy and Neighbors tonight is sad. Why are we QB rushing third down in the red zone? Because they don't have options. They don't have confidence in throwing. GM and head coach have to go. Yeah, Dart's going to start next week. Rush threw the ball away on 4th and goal. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. Same shit, different year. Been saying the same problems for the last 3 years. Nothing has changed. Bad roster management, bad coaching. I mean, all of it's bad. All of it's just bad. I don't know what else to say other than it's just all dog shit. Go Birds. Thanks for Barkley. You're welcome. Russ was a tough to watch. Yeah, he sucks. Afraid for Dart to start with his team and coach. They don't want options. They don't have options. Dable needs Dart to save his job. That's all he's got. That's all he's got. Scotty, who took off, though, needs to get traded. He ain't getting traded. They just drafted him. Stop it, Josh. That's not how the NFL works. I'd rather have Rodgers than Wilson. I don't know if I would agree with you. At this point, yeah, hindsight 2020. No need to start Dart. Yeah, because we're not going to turn it around. At the end of the day, they don't have an option because Dable knows that he's running on negative time. Does he not realize that he's running on negative time? Brian Dable is running on 0 time. There is no more time for Dable to sit around and lose football games. It is over for him. He is running 5 days past his expiration date. It's pretty much over for him. The only way that he would somehow, in some universe, in some capacity, save his job is if Jackson Dart starts. Dart needs to start 100%. He is going to start. Scotty was the only offensive reason team got points tonight. Yeah, he was our best player. If we don't win next week, he's fired. He should be fired already. I'm afraid that Neighbors will request a trade. I don't want to think about that. We want Dart. You're going to get Dart because that's all they got. Russell needs to retire. Yep, he might soon. Yeah, Russ is washed. It's the same shit you're telling me, guys. It's not a shock. Russ needs to retire. It's over. It's more of the same. It's all this. It's better play calling, better coaches. It's dog shit, everything. It's the same shit, different day opportunity. It's all it is. Winston will start. I don't think he'll start. It's going to be Dart or nothing. What do I do with Jamar and Neighbors, bro? Neighbors still has a chance for some points this season, I think. I think when Dart starts, you'll see maybe some more opportunities to him. That's worse than DJ ever had with the Giants. Really? The QB rating? Oh my God, bro. I can't even be serious here. Kansas should still be in panic mode. I mean, they won. So interceptions were so bad. Yeah, they were bad. NYG Prods, I'm sorry you had hope. I didn't have hope. I know it's hard to kind of stomach that. I could not fathom to have hope because of how bad this team has been. So I just did not have hope at all. We went out and got the QB that he wanted. If Dart starts to play like shit, yeah, Marcus, this is very true. What you're saying is just very accurate, very true. Get me to the next season already. We're like forever gonna be bad. Feels like that. It definitely feels like that. It definitely feels like we're gonna be bad for a long time. It's time for Giants fans to stop buying tickets. Well, today you saw a lot of Chiefs fans in the stadium, so they are not buying tickets. You are seeing that impact out of the stadium. I'm not changing teams, buddy. Sorry, I've been with this team too long to not to change teams. Not never doing it. I'm a loyal guy. I'm yawning because how boring that game was, dude. I was so bored during that football game. I'm yawning. Just, I don't really have anything to say. I just kind of want to turn off the television now. It's so fucking stupid. Fucking whatever. Do we really think Dart starts next week or same old, same old? I think they don't have an option. I think they're going to start Dart. I really do. Well, Neighbors isn't going to leave like Odell because I don't think we're going to trade Neighbors. Like, we traded Odell. Giants do themselves since the root firing of Tom Coughlin. That's where it all started. That's when it all started. And I actually might do a video on how that whole thing happened because I think that is the instance of where we saw it go wrong. So I might do a video on the firing of Tom Coughlin and how that whole thing happened. Wilson and Coach must be fired tomorrow morning. Well, Wilson ain't going to get fired. He ain't getting fired. I don't think they're going to fire Dable either. I think it's I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going to be pretty. Season over before October. This is how it's been for the past 3 years. Do we really think play callers both on and off the field get held accountable? It has been awful on both sides. It's been awful on both sides. Just really bad. Just really, really bad. I'm not even mad about the one red zones and Neighbors. We want that. Neighbors didn't even give full effort. Angel, the ball was a pick as soon as he threw off the ball. Neighbors couldn't make a play on the ball because it was underthrown. There was no he couldn't make an effort on that because there was no way for him to catch that ball. What was he gonna do? Jump over the DB? Was he gonna jump over the DB? You call it that? Chiefs played like doo-doo and y'all still didn't win. Yeah, I mean yeah, but we suck more, so there's nothing to say. I forgot what it feels like to win as a Giants fan. Yes, well, it's not like this. Take me back to 2022. I wish I did social media during 2022 because it would have been so different. You guys are far from being a winner. Sad the Giants have no culture. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say he didn't try on that ball. That ball had no chance to be he had no chance to get that ball. Take me back to 2011. Fire Matt Kafka. It's all this shit. Curtis, Ethan, you're not. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to get you? Look, I accepted someone earlier today, and sorry, I did not mean to invite Connor. I invited someone earlier today, and it was a disaster. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Leak or OBJ Prime? I mean, right now OBJ Prime. I mean, OBJ Prime was one of the best receivers in football. I think I'm immune to the Giants losing. So am I. I've been immune for a few years now, so it's whatever. Oh my god, dude! It's just I don't know. We'll be here next week, and we'll see Jackson Dart eventually start. I'm sure we're gonna see him start next week, and eventually, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting season if this continues like this. Dart's going to get killed. They don't have an option. We are caught in an endless cycle. We fire Shane and Dable, the cycle starts over. You can't let it go on like this. Paul's Deli says, I want to start the kid. He's going to get killed. So would you rather him not start and then Dable's here for another year because he drafted your quarterback? So do you want Dable here another year? Because if you don't start Dart and then you run on the expectation that, well, Dable drafted his quarterback, so you have to at least let them have a year with him, right? That's what you're asking for. Paul, my point is, it's like Dable needs to save his job, right? Dable needs to save his job. So what can he do to save his job that isn't winning? If you take winning out of it, how does he save his job? To start Dart. That's the only inkling of how he saves his job. And yes, Primo Sally, it's not Dable, it's OC. You might be right. It's still the whole team. It gets put on Dable's shoulders regardless of how bad the play calling is. Russell Wilson is trash. Yeah, he sucked today. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Fire Phillips. He is such a... Drew Phillips is such a back and forth player because he'll have like a great play and then he'll have a terrible play like that PI he gave up. And it just goes back and forth with him. Indiana Jones curse. Gettleman failed. McAdoo, Shermer, Jobs, now Dable. How do we keep getting this wrong? Bad talent evaluation. Here's my proposition. I said this when we lost to Washington. John Mara needs to swallow his pride. All right. John Mara needs to swallow his pride. And like you said, he's gotten it wrong. He's gotten it wrong for the past 10 years with revolving door of head coaches and general managers, right? He needs to swallow his pride. He's not going to sell the team. He's not going to sell the team. He won't. He needs to swallow his pride. He needs to hire a third-party organization to hire a general manager, to hire a head coach without internal interference on that. He needs to do it. He can't be running things like this. This can't continue. He needs to swallow his pride. He needs to get some balls and say, you know what? I haven't gotten it right. I haven't made the right decisions as head coach and general manager. I'm going to hire an external party to make decisions on this, and hopefully it's something different, because he needs to realize the process of him hiring people and the process of him doing this every 3-4 years. It hasn't worked. Hire an external party, do an entire evaluation on the organization, and then you have to let them make the decision of whoever the next head coach and general manager should be. That's the right decision to do, because Mara will never sell the team. He's not selling. For people saying sell the team, he ain't selling it. If he wants to get some balls, if he wants a little bit of pride, if he wants to seem like, okay, he's making a difference, he needs to hire an external third party, but he's not going to sell the team. He's not going to sell the team. Sorry, I'm going to read the comments now. I needed to go off there a little bit. You like that QB draw on third down? I didn't like any of the play calling today. Nothing on the play calling today. We're going to start Dart. Bronx-born Steve Tisch is not involved. Steve Tisch is not involved as much as Mara is. He's a co-owner, but he's not involved. Jay Smooth, what's your point? Yes, I do. I don't think Mara's going to make that decision, but Mara's not selling the team. Do you realize that Mara's never selling the team? That I literally just said that. He's not selling the team. But people claiming that he is going to sell the team, it doesn't make any sense because he's not. So I know how stubborn the Mara family is. I know how stubborn John Mara is. And don't act like I don't know. I do. Trade neighbors to the Bills, not going to happen. They're too buddy-buddy. You saw they talked to Saquon on the way out. Yeah. 40-year fans for this. Yeah, it's true. Mayor family only income is the Giants. Yep. It's back and forth with some weeks on offense. They can't even scheme to get neighbors the ball. Yeah. Russ threw that mall ball away on 4th and goal. Yeah, that's what happened. Russell Wilson didn't even give it a chance this week. I'm going to end the live soon, guys, because there's really nothing else to say. But I'll wait for a couple more minutes. Yeah, Daniel Jones for MVP. I'm rooting for Jones. I actually am rooting for Jones to do well because I'm a fan of Daniel Jones. I think he has talent, and I think that I'm happy that he's really succeeding in Indy. I was a Daniel Jones fan, so we'll see. I'm 57. This is just as bad as it was in the mid 70s. I know how bad the 70s were. Obviously, I wasn't alive for it, but I've heard how bad the 70s was, and it's what I've heard is it's as bad, and this time it's even worse than the 70s. When the Giants really were not very good for a very long period of time in the 70s. Fire somebody right now. We're not going to fire anybody right now, but it's going to happen at some point. Coaching is terrible, and team is never prepared. They can't make adjustments either. They don't know how to make adjustments in the middle of the game. They don't know how to scheme properly. That's all I'm saying. They don't care how bad the team is. They won't ever get up control. No, I know, Jay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. The Merritt family is never going to sell the team. I mean, people are going to say sell the team because people say that all the time. I know that they're never selling the team, right? We're past that. My point, Jay, is that what Merritt could do is hire an external third party to make decisions on head coach and general manager because he hasn't been able to find them. He can actually swallow his pride and say, you know what, we're not going to sell the team, but let's give some control to let's hire some other people to make football related decisions that aren't part of the Merritt family. Do you know what I mean? And who knows if that's going to happen? That's just me hoping, and I doubt it will. But if Mara wants to actually swallow his pride and get some balls and change and do something different, that's an option he can do. The guy is delusional. He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Yeah, I mean, McAdoo, Shermer, Judge, now Dable, four. And they've all kind of left and gone in like 3-4 year increments. So it's been bad for a while. John Gruden. I don't think John Gruden is going to come here. I really don't. Bowen got to go, yeah. Convinced Giants sold their soul to the devil? Probably. Guys, I'm gonna head out. It's getting late and there's nothing else to say. We'll be back soon, I'm sure. Dart will probably start next week, and I'm sure we'll find out more. But again, another week of waiting for a win or something competitive, and it ends in a disappointment and disaster, as it typically does every single year. So season's over before October. There's nothing else to say. So I appreciate all the love, guys. Appreciate all the support. We'll be back. We'll be back. I'm not going to stop making content on this team, even though it's really hard to because there's no hope. I'll be back, and we'll try to have some fun. But it doesn't seem very good right now, and it's pretty much over for a lot of this coaching staff and a lot of, maybe players because they might end up selling some at the line. But we'll see. But guys, I appreciate the love as always. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. I need, it's not easy being a Giants fan now, of course. And Chris says I was a Dable believer, so was I. But you know what? I'm Jay Smooth. I'll root for Indy this year because I'm a fan of Jones, but I'm okay. I'll suffer in silence over here. Yep, Bobby O should have scooped that up. Yep, he should have fell right on it. He shouldn't have been a hero there. He should just fall around on the ball. Hate my team, Jamie says. So do I. But we love to hate. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. I'll catch you guys soon. Like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Appreciate all the love. See you guys soon. Go Giants. 0-3. Same shit, different year. We'll see Jackson Dart next week. That's all I got to say. Bye, YouTube. We'll see you soon. We'll see Dart next week.